Hello, my name is Amy Ramsey, and today I'll be guiding you through this 30-minute intentional morning energizer to start your day. So go ahead and roll out your mat, get anything you might need, water, and then go ahead and meet me on your mat. Coming to a comfortable seated position, take a moment to rock back and forth and to really ground your sit bones down evenly. Gently inhale your arms up. And exhale your hands down through heart center. Again, inhale your arms up, beginning to awaken, syncing mind, body, breath together. Exhale, hands come to heart center. One more time, inhale, arms up. And exhale, hands come to heart center. Go ahead and keep your hands here, closing your eyes. Take a moment to become present, to connect with your breath, to let anything that was happening before this practice go, and anything that might happen after. Allow yourself to check in with your mind, with your body, with your emotions, becoming aware of everything that is present for you right now. Not judging, just noticing. Today is all about moving with intention, waking up. We're going to be moving a little bit quicker than some flows. It's about being mindful so that during your day, when things start to feel a little out of control, a little chaotic, you can remember your intention. You can come back to your breath. You can come back to presence. I offer you these affirmations today. I meet each moment with peace and presence. Today, I choose to live intentionally and authentically. I meet each moment with peace and presence. Today, I choose to live intentionally and authentically. Pausing for a moment to let those sink in. Allowing yourself to take those affirmations, that intention with you throughout practice and through your day. And then gently allow your hands to come down to your knees, down for grounding or up for receiving. You can blink open your eyes or keep them at a gentle gaze. Beginning with Ujjayi breath. And if you haven't practiced Ujjayi breath or you need a reminder, go ahead and bring one hand in front of your face. Inhale through your nose. And when you exhale, pretend like your hand is a window and you're fogging up that window or mirror with your mouth. This time, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose and bring that sound down the back of your throat. Sounding like the ocean waves or Darth Vader. Perfect. So if you can, be making the intention to breathe this Ujjayi breath throughout practice. But either way, staying with your breath in and out through your nose, allowing it to be your guide if you've gone too far and it becomes strained, knowing to back off. Take a couple of those breaths, really sinking into your Ujjayi breath. And then on your next inhale, gently bring your shoulders to your ears. Exhale, roll them back down and around. Inhale, shoulders to your ears. And exhale, roll them back down and around. One more time, inhale, shoulders to your ears. Exhale, round them back, releasing. Bringing your hands behind you, clasping them together to form a fist. And then begin to press them away as you open your chest, lengthen your hands away from you. Feeling this, beginning to open your shoulders. And then if it feels comfortable, you can do a few neck rolls to bring in your left ear towards your left shoulder, beginning to roll in circles all the way around, being mindful and gentle, making sure there's no pain. Breathing deeply. And then going the opposite way. One more circle. Coming back to center, unclasp your hands and bring your hands right onto your shoulders so your elbows are out wide. We're gonna begin to rotate all the way back and forward, opening up our shoulders, opening up our chest, moving with our breath. And then go the opposite way, coming forward and back. On your next inhale, coming back to stillness, elbows out wide, and then begin to rotate back and forth, warming up our spine. Moving from your navel and your abdomen as well as your chest. Being gentle here as we are just warming up. Couple more breaths. And then come back to stillness. Open your hands out to goalpost arms or cactus arms. Inhale, sink your chest forward, shoulders draw back. Exhale, round chin to chest, elbows come to touch in the front. Inhale, open. Exhale, round and release. Inhale, open. Exhale, round and let go. Inhale, really expand, breathing into your chest, shoulders draw down and away from the ears. Exhale, round, release anything that no longer serves you. One more time, inhale, open, and exhale, release. Inhale, coming back to a neutral spine, hands come to your knees. Begin to make circles all the way around with your shoulders, stirring the seat of the soul, still rooting down through your sit bones. Moving with your breath. These can be fast or slow, big or small circles, really whatever feels good in your body right now as you warm up, wake up, move with intention, with mindfulness, and going the opposite way. Again, coming back to your affirmations, coming back to your intentional movement, intentional breath, creating space. And then on your next inhale, coming back to your seated position. Go ahead and make your way into tabletop on your mat. Untuck your toes, widen your knees, and sink your hips back, coming into a child's pose. So your hips are onto your heels. You can place something underneath your thighs, like a pillow if you need to. And then walking your hands out, bringing your forehead down towards the mat. You can also place a pillow or block here so you don't have to sink as far down. Taking just a couple breaths here, knowing you can always come back to this position. If your breath becomes strained, if your emotions become strained, you need to create space, comfort, security, rest. And then on your next inhale, coming up, bring your knees together, plant your hands, tuck your toes, and sit your hips onto your heels. Coming into a hero's pose, bringing your hands onto your thighs for a moment. So your toes are tucked, your hips are stacked right on top. This is a great stretch for our feet, but if it becomes too much, go ahead and untuck them and sit down on your heels. If this is too much, you can sit off to one side or come into an easy pose as well. But here in hero's pose, placing your right hand over your heart and your left hand over your belly. Take a deep inhale into your stomach, allowing your belly to rise. Inhale into your chest, allowing the breath to fill you, to open your chest. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, fill the belly. Inhale, fill the chest. Exhale, open mouth, sigh it out. One more time. Inhale, fill the belly. Inhale, fill the chest. Exhale, let it go. Beautiful. Staying here as you come back to your Ujjayi breath for just a couple breaths. Feeling that connection, feeling that peace. And then gently release your hands down in front of your knees. Untuck your toes and pad them out. Feeling that release. Feels so good after that pose. And then gently walk your hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes, and shift your hips back and up, coming into downward facing dog. Pedaling out your feet, bending one knee and the other, allowing yourself to feel how your body feels in this moment. Grounding down through your fingertips, through your knuckles, allowing your head and neck to completely go. And if your heels are really far off, you can take a couple steps up and see if your heels can come down a little farther. And they don't have to touch, but just being mindful. On your next inhale, come up high on your tiptoes, bend your knees, and gently walk to the front of your mat in between your hands. Exhale, forward fold, bending your knees slightly, sinking your chest down towards your thighs. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Flat back, hands can be on the mat, shins above your knees, wherever you can get that flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. One more time, inhale, lengthen halfway. And exhale, fold. Heel toeing your feet out, hip distance apart. Gently lift one foot and place your hand under it at palm side up, facing the sky. So your foot is right onto your palm, toes are onto your wrists. And then do it for the other side as well. Bending your knees. You can rock back and forth, giving your wrists a little massage with your toes. Allowing your head and neck to completely go. Inhale, lengthen your spine, being gentle with your hamstrings as you come up halfway. And then exhale, folding, releasing, bending the knees as much as you need to. Again, you can rock forward and back, whatever feels good. And then gently release your hands from under your feet. And on your next inhale, round up one vertebrae at a time. Head and neck coming up last. Arms come up overhead. Exhale, hands come to heart center. And down by your side. Beautiful. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back to plank, flowing through your vinyasa. Vinyasa means your flow through either chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog, or coming down onto your knees, bringing your chest right in between your thumb line, keeping your elbows in tight. Inhale for cobra, opening your chest, heart comes forward. Exhale, pressing back through your knees, tucking your toes, downward facing dog. Perfect. Take just a couple breaths here. And then inhale, come up high on your tiptoes, bend your knees, step, walk to the front of the mat. Exhaling into your forward fold, slightly bent knees. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Arms come up overhead. Optional slight back bend at the top, gazing at your thumbs. Exhale, hands come to heart center. And down by your side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back to plank, flowing through your vinyasa, taking your knees, chest, chin, cobra, or coming halfway down into plank. Inhaling up for upward facing dog. Exhaling for downward facing dog. Beautiful. Coming back to your Ujjayi breath. Coming back to your movement with intention, with mindfulness. Inhale, come up high on your tiptoes, bend your knees, stepping to the front of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, drop the hips, bring the arms up, coming into chair pose. Your big toes can be touching, heels about 1 to 2 inches apart, or if this is too much on your knees, you can heel toe your feet out to about hip distance apart. Tucking your tailbone down so it points down towards the floor, engaging your abdomen, lifting and opening through the chest. Couple breaths here. Waking up, and then inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, hands come to heart center and down by your side. One more time, inhale, chair pose, sinking your hips down and back, arms come up. Couple breaths. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back to plank, flowing through your vinyasa with your breath. All exhaling down. Inhaling up for cobra or upward facing dog. Exhaling for downward facing dog. Taking a couple breaths here. And then inhale the right leg high to the sky. Exhale, round forward, knee to nose, hover, and then plant your right foot in between your hands. Ground your left heel, left leg is at a 45-degree angle. Inhale your arms up, warrior one. Exhale, plant your hands, frame your right foot, step back to plank, and flow through your vinyasa. Again, always option to skip your vinyasa or to press back to downward facing dog or child's pose. Toes come together to touch. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, bend the knee, round forward, knee to nose, step the left foot between your hands, ground your right heel. Inhale your arms up, hips facing forward, warrior one. Exhale, hands come down, bring the left foot back to meet the right, flow through your vinyasa. All meeting in downward facing dog, taking a few breaths here, coming back to your breath. Moving with mindfulness. And then gently bring your toes together to touch again. Inhale the right leg high to the sky. Exhale, round forward, knee to nose, just hover. Inhale, right leg goes high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, hover. Inhale, right leg goes high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, hover. Inhale, right leg goes high. Exhale, right knee to nose, step the right foot through, stay on the ball of the left foot. You can heel toe the right foot to the right and the left foot to the left for stability. And then inhale your arms up, coming into crescent. Right leg is at a 90-degree angle or working towards it. Knee does not come over the toes. And then we're going to do our energy swings. So on our exhale, we'll sweep our arms down. Inhale our arms up. So exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale, chaos. Inhale, peace. Exhale, hate. Inhale, love. Exhale, fear. Inhale, joy. Exhale what no longer serves you. Inhale what you want to bring in. One more time. Exhale and inhale. Bringing the right hand behind you, the left hand in front, coming into a revolved crescent. You can gaze back at the right thumb, scissoring your inner thighs together, pressing away through your left heel. Breathe. And then inhale your arms forward, coming forward. Exhale, ground your left heel. Left foot is at a 45-degree angle. Arms come out wide. Hips shift forward towards the long side of your mat, warrior two. Sinking into that front knee, looking over the right fingertips. And then gently bring your left hand to your left thigh. Right arm comes up and over. Reverse warrior. Still bending into that front knee. Opening through your right side. We're warming up. We're energizing. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Reach out over the toes and bring the right hand down, either right above the knee, below the knee, calf or ankle, the floor, or a block. Stacking the left shoulder on top. We're not in a forward fold here. We're opening, really releasing our side. Looking up for a challenge or down for grounding and for balance. Couple more breaths. And then gently bend into your right knee. If your right hand is already down, keep it there. If it's not, bring it down. Bring your left hand down. Spin onto the ball of your left foot. Inhale your right arm up. Twist. Breathing here for just a couple breaths. Twisting allows new blood and detoxification, really waking us up, cleansing us. And then gently on your exhale, bringing your right hand down, framing your front foot. Take a half step up with your left foot. Ground through your hands and your right foot to begin to peel the left leg off the ground. We're coming into a warrior three. So keep a bend in the right knee, hands on the ground as you engage your glute, pressing your left heel back towards the back of the room. Foot is flexed, trying to bring it the same height as the right hip. And if you feel stable, gently straightening the right leg more. And then maybe bringing your hands up, bringing your shoulders in line with your hips, making one long line, hands at prayer. Or you can put them behind you or in front, whatever feels good in your body. And then gently bringing the left foot to meet the right. Inhale up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. And down by your side. Beautiful. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back to plank, flowing through your vinyasa at your pace with your breath. Again, you can always skip it. All meeting in downward facing dog. Couple breaths here. And then bring your toes together to touch. Inhale the left leg high to the sky. Exhale, round forward, knee to nose, hover. Inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, hover. Inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, twist and hover, pressing the ground away. Inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, left knee to nose, shifting all the way through, planting the left foot. Again, taking your time to feel your balance. You can heel to the left foot to the left and the right foot to the right, and then inhaling up for crescent. Taking a couple breaths here. High on the ball of the back foot, scissoring your inner thighs together to keep your hips stacked evenly. And then coming into our energy swings. Exhale, fear. Inhale, love. Exhale, chaos. Inhale, peace. Exhale, anxiety. Inhale, joy. Exhale. Inhale. One more time. Exhale. And inhale. Bringing the left hand behind you, coming into revolved crescent as we twist towards the left. The eyes are still scissoring together, keeping that bend in the left knee. And then inhaling your arms up and exhaling, twisting open as you ground your right heel. Right foot comes to a 45-degree angle. Hips opening and facing the long side of your mat as you look out over your left fingertips. Arms are active and engaged, shoulders down away from the ears. And then gently bring the right hand to the right thigh. Left arm comes up and over. Reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Reach out over the toes, bringing the left hand down above the knee, below the knee. Shin, ankle, the floor, a block. And then stacking your right shoulder on top as you twist open towards the sky. You can look down for grounding or up for a challenge here. Remembering to breathe. Remembering to feel your body, coming back to intention, moving with mindfulness, breathing with mindfulness. And then gently bend into your left knee. If your hand is down, keeping it down or bringing it there. Bringing your right hand down next to your left, spinning onto the ball of the right foot as you inhale the left arm up, coming into a twist. If this is too much, you can always drop your right knee. And then breathing, releasing, twisting from your abdomen as much as your chest and your shoulders. Still scissoring your inner thighs together is very active. And then on your next exhale, bringing the left hand down on the outside of the left foot. Take a half step up with your right foot. Ground down through your hands and your left foot as you begin to transfer your weight into them, lifting your right leg. Still bending into the left knee as much as you need to, using your glute to bring your right leg up. Right foot is flexed, toes pointing towards the ground, heel pressing towards the back wall. If you feel stable, you can begin to straighten the knee and then maybe bring your hands to prayer at heart center. Lifting and lengthening, stacking your hips, shoulders in line with your hips. Making a T. And then gently exhale your right foot to meet the left. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, hands come to heart center. And down by your side. We're moving into a yogi squat. So go ahead and bring your feet hip distance, just your ankles just over hip distance apart, allowing your feet to turn out slightly. Begin to bend your knees and sink your hips down. Now this is a very challenging pose. There's a lot going on. So if you need to elevate your heels with a rolled towel, a block, a book, whatever you can. And then if you can't come down all the way, that's totally fine. Come to as far as is comfortable. And anytime you need to come out, you can plant your hands, give yourself a little support, and you can lift your hips. Otherwise, coming down, sitting down, wherever you're at, bring your hands to heart center. Elbows are inside of your thighs. Thinking about pressing your thighs away with your elbows and then pressing your legs into your elbows. You should get a little bit of a lift, a little bit of a lengthen. Chest is still open, collarbone is broad, shoulders are down and away from the ears. Beautiful. You're doing great. Option to stay here, or to bring the left hand down and open the right hand up, twisting and looking up at the right hand. So your left underarm is basically right on the inside of your left knee. And if you're there and it's comfortable, you can bring the left hand all the way around and the right hand behind you, coming into a bind. Breathing here for just a moment. Again, you can always come out as needed. honoring your body, moving with intention in each breath and each moment. And then if you have the bind, gently releasing and coming back to prayer at heart center, pressing into your thighs, thighs pressing into your elbows. Staying here, moving to the other side. Right hand comes down, shifting your right underarm towards your right thigh. Inhale the left arm up. And then option for the bind on this side as well. Not much longer. You're doing great. Breathing, allowing your breath to support you. This pose can also bring up a lot of emotions. So seeing if you can sit with those, create some space, and know when you need to back off. And if you have the bind, releasing it, coming back to heart center, and then all placing your hands down as you gently begin to lift your hips up. You can do a little bit of a dance, moving your legs back and forth, releasing that tension. Beautiful. And then if you're at the front of your mat, just go ahead and come to sitting all the way down. Bringing your hips towards your heels, come all the way down onto your back, prepping for a bridge pose. Bringing your heels in as close to your hips as you can, hands down by your sides, grounding down through your hands. Inhale your hips up. Imagining that there's a block in between your thighs so that you have to press them together, not coming more than hip distance apart, but not spreading out either. Option to bring your hands underneath you, clasping them together and rolling up higher onto your shoulders. Breathing here. And then if your hands are clasped, gently releasing them and all exhaling your hips down, bringing your knees into your chest, wrapping your arms around them, rocking side to side. Option to stay here or to extend your legs towards the sky, arms firmly down by your sides. Inhale your hips up and begin to bring your feet over the top of your head. Hands come to the low back to support it. Coming into plow pose. Breathing here. Making sure you're supported and you're straight. Making sure your spine isn't protesting. Breathing here. And if this doesn't feel good, and you have your knees into your chest, but you'd like a little more of a stretch, you can grab onto your outer calves, ankles, or your feet, extending your feet towards the sky, your knees towards the floor, coming into a happy baby. If you're in plow, you can stay here. You can bend your knees, bringing them alongside your ears, coming into ear pressure pose. Also option, if it's in your practice, to come into a shoulder stand, bringing your hips as far over your shoulders as you can, still supporting your low back, engaging your legs, engaging your core. And then if you're in shoulder stand, coming back to plow. If you're in ear pressure pose, coming back to plow, planting your hands on the mat as you begin to roll down one vertebrae at a time. All meeting with our legs wrapped in to our chest. Taking a breath here. And then gently keeping the right knee into the chest, extend the left leg long. Circling your ankle one way and the other. And then bringing the right leg across the body, coming into a spinal twist. Inhaling the right arm up and gently cactusing it behind you. You need to place something under your right knee. If it's not coming down, it feels like doesn't feel good there. You can also place your right foot down and kind of support it with your left hand. And then seeing if you can gaze to the right. Just a couple more breaths here. And then on your next inhale, gently bringing the right knee back into the chest, giving it a squeeze. And moving to the opposite side, extending the right leg long as you bring the left knee into the chest, giving it a squeeze, circling your ankle one way and the other. And then bringing it across the body to the right. Inhaling the left arm up, exhaling, cactusing it behind you. Seeing if you can look behind you. Breathing here. Just a couple more breaths. We'll be going into Savasana. On your next inhale, bringing the left knee into the chest, giving it a squeeze. And then exhaling it down next to your right. Go ahead and bring your ankles just wider than hip distance apart, allowing your feet to fall out, arms down by your sides, lifting your chest, tucking your shoulder blades under. Go ahead and tighten and contract every muscle in your body. Your glutes, your arms, your back, your face, your feet. And then exhale. Allow yourself to release. Allow yourself to let go. Take a deep inhale through your nose. And exhale, open mouth, sigh it out. One more time, deep inhale through your nose. Hold the breath. And exhale, sigh it out. Allow yourself to relax. Allow yourself to reset, to let go. You can stay in Savasana as long as you'd like. If you'd like to come out, just beginning to bring gentle movement into your body, deepening your breath, bending your knees, and rocking to your favorite side, coming into the fetal position. Allowing yourself to take a moment to thank you for taking the time for you to wake up with intention, to honor your body, to honor your mind, to honor your spirit. And whenever you're ready, gently pressing yourself up to a comfortable seated position, eyes still closed, head or a gentle gaze. Read our intentions one more time. I meet each moment with peace and presence. Today I choose to live intentionally and authentically. Inhaling your arms up overhead. And exhaling them down to heart center. I pray you feel a little more energized, a little more at peace. You've created a little space and a little intention for your body, knowing that you can come back to your breath at any time. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. The light in me sees, honors, and recognizes the light in you. Namaste.